Living hand to mouth. That's how Winnie Zwane describes how she and her family get by each month. Until she lost her job 2 years ago, she was one of the main breadwinners. And now the 10 people living here rely on the income of one.
As an elder, I have to see to it that they all eat. They all have a safe place to stay. I cannot afford at the moment. How will I survive with that 2% extra on the VAT? Because it's honestly going to kill me.
And that's exactly what the South African government is considering, raising value-added tax by up to 2% to fund a revenue shortfall. The finance minister wants to raise an additional $10 billion in the next 3 years. But there appears to be little agreement on how he does that. Government coalition partners, civil society and unions say a tax increase is an extreme measure that will only make the poor poorer. Here in Jan Hofmeyer in Johannesburg, people line up for what could be their only meal of the day.
I started during COVID, full-time during 2020, and the numbers have increased drastically since. We see that there's a huge demand for food. People continuously phoning us every day, messaging us, inboxing us to help them with food hampers, to buy electricity. Even some cry out to help them pay the rent.
The budget speech is expected to outline how the government will support economic growth in a country that already has one of the world's highest unemployment and poverty rates.
Society is exhausted by a decade plus of state capture and corruption. Workers are struggling, the salaries are not keeping pace with inflation. The goods that workers buy, like electricity, transport, food, often have inflation rates high above the overall inflation rate. So we think there is limited appetite for government to continue to push that.
And those years of corruption and government mismanagement have already caused significant anger. Fahmida, Al Jazeera, Cape Town, South Africa.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.